Hello everyone, back yet again with another crazy haul of DVDs and books from the Goodwill bargain bin, starting with the lone Blu-ray randomly. Just we have 007 Skyfall, getting into the first stack of many DVDs and some really cool book finds I found at the end there. We have Friday the 13th, the Killer Cut, Sam Elliott and Jerry O'Connell in The Ranger, the Cook, and the Hole in the Sky. I don't know, not a movie that really piques my interest, but I've been watching a lot of Sliders lately, and haven't seen a whole lot of other stuff that Jerry O'Connell has been in, so I was like, maybe I'll add that to the watch pile, just out of curiosity. This TV Night 16-episode collection of The Andy Griffith Show, and the best of The Andy Griffith Show. Some more classic TV with some Lucy Show, a few more individual volumes of that. Wicker Park, Casino Royale, Forrest Gump, Forgetting Sarah Marshall, Ali, the Will Smith movie, The Bounty Hunter, Pirates of the Caribbean at World's End. Out of the trilogy, this is the one I find the least for some reason. The Ugly Truth, Rambo 3, some Paw Patrol, Hitch, Step Brothers, Pride and Prejudice, Ben Stein's Expelled, No Intelligence Allowed, Pirates of the Caribbean, first one, The Dark Knight, Hidden Places, Red, Stuart Little, randomly 2 copies of The Vow, Vantage Point, Tommy Boy, The Last Song, Beowulf, the CG movie, I Am Sam, Bill Cosby himself, Anton Fisher, King Kong, the Peter Jackson one, the 2-disc DVD edition, Casino Royale, The King's Speech, Over the Hedge, Barbie and Her Sisters in a Puppy Chase, it's like a weird Barbie one, The Reef, American Outlaws, The Karate Kid, Van Helsing, $1 Million Baby, Shall We Dance, The Notebook, I Am Legend, this Metabolic Renewal. I got this one only because it was sealed, but 15 minutes 3 times a week. So it's a 4-disc set. So that was sealed, that was worth grabbing. Cloud Atlas, Savages, Passion, Kingdom, Ice Age, The Meltdown, Road to Emmaus, Amazing Spider-Man 2, The Hobbit, The Passion Again, The Christmas Blessing, Flushed Away, Mission Impossible 2, Return of the King, Chasing Mavericks, Polar Express, Les Mis, X2, X-Men United, a 4-film horror collection, Wonder Park, $1 Million Baby, Will Ferrell, Casa de Mi Padre, never heard of this particular Will Ferrell comedy, Despicable Me, Flashdance, Charlotte's Web, Meet the Parents, A Beautiful Mind, You Bet Your Life, the Best of Groucho collection, Limitless, Flight, Die Another Day, The Holiday, Man About Town, Over the Hedge, The Last Song, Spider-Man 2, Star Wars The Force Awakens, My Fair Lady, Kindergarten Cop, really love that one, X-Men Origins Wolverine, Spy Kids 3D, The Loretta Young Show, a few episodes from that, a Yoga Meltdown, some Billy's Boot Camp, Billy Blanks, Ultimate Edition of First Blood, The Skulls, Shrek 2, Fireproof, Premonition, King Arthur Extended Director's Cut, Bodyguard, Two Towers, Signs, Monster-in-Law, Patch Adams, The Island, Miss Congeniality, The Kingdom, Getaway, Terminator 3, The Wild, Kit Kitteridge, An American Girl, How to Train Your Dragon, some more volumes of Billy's Boot Camp, Some of All Fears, Beneath the 12-Mile Reef, Hangover Part 2, In the Line of Fire, Harvey and the Magic Museum, Taking of Pelham 1, 2, 3, remake version, Phantom of the Opera, Attack of the Clones, Descent, Shrek 2, Sixth Sense, Maid, The Legend of Halloween. I've never heard of this movie before, and this is the third time I found it recently. I don't know what is going on with this one. It's kind of a weird one. London Has Fallen, Watchmen, Two Brothers, another Terminator 3, Episode 1, Mr. Popper's Penguins, Black or White, Thank You for Smoking, Kung Fu Panda, Alice in Wonderland, the Johnny Depp one, and Mystic River, Van Wilder, The Family Man, The Hangover, The Da Vinci Code, I Am Sam, Angels and Demons, Jack Black's Gulliver's Travels, Dr. Dolittle, the Eddie Murphy one, Minority Report, Lilo and Stitch, Cradle of Life, American Hustle, some more Billy's Boot Camp, Limitless, The Hunt for Red October, Happy Feet, a Sam Elliott double feature, Ocean's 12, Munich, Captain Corellia's Mandolin, the Disney's Narnia Prince Caspian, my favorite brunette, Bob Hope classic, The Way We Were, Stuart Little 2, The Golden Compass, Batman Begins, America's Funny Men, 25 hours of The Stooges and the East Side Kids, Abbott and Costello, and Charlie Chaplin. That's kind of an interesting one, interesting to look at. And my wife and I have just read a book all about Shemp, so it's kind of interesting time. Maybe I might be willing to actually to check out. Cowboys and Aliens, the original television Christmas classics sing-along selection. I forgot this one was a Blu-ray because of the normal DVD case, but we have the 2-movie collection from Lilo and Stitch, DVD Blu-ray combo, Spy Shagged Me, RPM, Four Christmases, Ocean's 11, Big Bang Theory Season 1, Cats and Dogs, Hollow Man 2. This is a weird one. 4 copies of Bridge to Terabithia with the slipcovers on DVD. That was very bizarre, just random to find. Disney's Bridge to Terabithia, but I have a collection of those now. Phantom of the Opera, Legally Blonde 2, Gone with the Wind, Exit Wounds, another Phantom of the Opera. It's another one today for some reason. Just a couple of shows or movies that, like, for some reason are multiples today. Another volume of The Lucy Show, Dawn of the Planet of the Apes, another Beowulf, Muppet Christmas Carol, absolute classic, Adventures of Sherlock Holmes, The Last Song, Fast and Furious 2, The Matrix, Harry Potter, Prisoner of Azkaban, Spider-Man 3 is a bonus DVD, but with a copy of Spider-Man 3, Eat, Pray, Love, another Taking of Pelham, Madagascar, Stir of Echoes, I'm in Love with a Church Girl, Trapped in Paradise, part of the Hallmark Gold Crown collection, Back When We Were Grown-Ups, League of Extraordinary Gentlemen, Enchanted, Golden Christmas, A Tale of Puppy Love, Brooklyn, Sweet Home Alabama, Burns and Allen Show, Gangs of New York, Talladega Nights, Days of Heaven, First Iron Man, Dirty Dancing, Volume 4 of In the Heat of the Night, a 2-disc collection of episodes from that show, Wizard of Oz, 70th anniversary, Blue Crush, Bambi, 2-disc limited edition, Fly Away Home, Cry Wolf, Grease, Meg Ryan, Against the Ropes, The Upside of Anger, Carson Country, classic clips from The Tonight Show starring Johnny Carson, some more Billy's Boot Camp, put all those together, Lego Ninjago and Friends, Cat in the Hat, Kevin Costner in Dragonfly, never heard of this one before, it kind of looks interesting, it looks like a thriller, Hangman, Popeye from the Cartoon Treasures collection, Revenge of the Sith, Justice League The New Frontier, Racing Stripes, Date Night, Anna and the King, and Memoirs of a Geisha. So that's it for the DVDs, and then we actually have some good book finds as well from sort of the second. Actually, before we get into that, I forgot I actually have a couple of VHS, just a few that snuck in here. We have Harvey, James Stewart classic, Cyborg, a sealed copy of An Affair to Remember, which is why I grabbed that, and then collector's edition, digitally remastered, of The Farmer's Daughter. This is an interesting vintage book all about C.S. Lewis and the Narnia series with the Lion of Judah in Never Never Land. This is a nice little modern library collection of the wilderness. Bailey School Kids is one random volume. The complete works of Oscar Wilde. This was a nice box set that I grabbed. And then a ton of vintage. Some of them, most of them are like spy thriller, mystery type stuff. It's definitely someone's collection, but a good little variety. I have to go through again here, but we have Nick Carter, Butcher of Bellingrad. A couple individual ones that are really good from the Joe Gal series, The Last Domino Contract. Murder Takes No Holiday. Just love the artwork on some of these. Hours to Kill. Goodbye Jillian. The DC Man, Top Secret Kill. John Dickerson Carr, Till Death Do Us Part. A novel of sizzling international affair, The Girl with the Glorious Genes. That one seems interesting. Something for the Birds. The Chinese Agent. The Mediterranean Caper. The World's Most Bizarre, Dazzling Female Secret Agent, Modesty Blasé. The Copper Frame. A Room to Die In. The Spy Who Was 3 Feet Tall. The Franchise Affair. A Little Less Than Kind. The Girl with a Secret. Panther's Moon. The Saint Overboard, one that was made into a movie. Chinese Mask. Hedgerow. Part of the Perry Mason series. And we have Illegal Aliens. Part of the Dragon Tales series. You don't run into these a whole lot. Secret of the Sphinx. Choose a pathway to the magic realm. So during that craze of like a choose your own adventure type stuff, one I don't see very often, Dragon Tales, as far as that series. And then from the Barnes & Noble Classics collection, Mark Twain. So overall, a really interesting morning. Tons of DVDs as usual, and some real interesting book finds.